You probably know her for that explosive start, her unshakable confidence, and her lightning-fast finishes. But behind the medals, Melissa Jefferson-Wooden's journey is the definition of grit, love, and redemption. From a small town in South Carolina to the world stage, this is the real story of how Melissa became one of America's most loved sprinters, and how she found love in the middle of it all. Stick around because by the end you'll see why her story is a lot deeper than just the finish line. Melissa Jefferson was born on February 21, 2001, in Georgetown, South Carolina, a quiet place where dreams usually stay small. But not for Melissa. She attended Carver's Bay High School, and even though her hometown wasn't exactly known for producing track stars, Melissa stood out early on. She didn't grow up with big sponsorships or fancy facilities, just raw talent, determination, and a community that believed in her. People say she first started taking sprinting seriously around age 15, when she began competing at local meets and breaking school records. She had that thing, that natural drive that separates future champions from the rest. The resources and fancy facilities were not readily available, which is evidenced by her college coach describing her initial running form as that of a little road runner, indicating a need for technical refinement despite her natural speed. She often refers to her family and supporters as her village, emphasizing the role her community played in her success and sacrifices they made on her behalf. After high school, Melissa took her talents to Coastal Carolina University, joining the Chanticleers track team. That's where everything changed. Moving from her small-town track setup to Coastal Carolina University and joining the Chanticleers track team marked the beginning of a profound transformation for Melissa Jefferson. This is where her raw speed was refined, and her potential was unleashed, setting her on the path to global stardom. When Melissa arrived, her coach, Carl Goodman, noted that despite her natural speed, her running mechanics were underdeveloped. Coastal Carolina provided the dedicated coaching and structure needed to correct her form, enhance her technique, and build elite-level sprinting strength. This dedicated refinement turned her raw talent into a polished, powerful force. In her junior year, Melissa went from being a talented regional runner to a national champion. At the 2022 NCAA Division I Indoor Track and Field Championships, she shocked the field by winning the 60-meter dash with a time of 7.09 seconds, becoming the first-ever individual NCAA national champion in Coastal Carolina University history. Just months later, she lowered her 100-meter time significantly. Her collegiate success paved the way for her most unthinkable achievement as a student athlete, winning the 2022 USA Track and Field Outdoor Championships in the 100-meter with a time of 10.69 seconds, when dated. In a short time at Coastal Carolina, Melissa Jefferson went from a talented recruit to a top American sprinter, proving that the coaching, environment, and her own relentless work ethic were the ingredients that changed everything. And just like that, the girl from a small town was now running alongside Olympic legends. After college, Melissa turned professional and signed a major deal with Nike, one of the biggest moments in any athlete's career. She began competing for Team USA, running in both the 100-meter and 200-meter events on the world stage. The incredible success Melissa Jefferson achieved in her collegiate years culminated in a monumental career step, turning professional and signing a major sponsorship deal with Nike. This moment, a dream realized for any elite athlete, formally launched her career onto the global stage. This deal was a huge validation, recognizing her ascent from a small-town track prospect to an elite sprinter capable of competing with the world's fastest women. It allowed her to dedicate herself fully to the sport, though she maintained a familiar environment by continuing to train with her coach at Coastal Carolina. Having earned her spot by winning the USATF 100-meter title, Melissa donned the Team USA uniform for the first time at the 2022 World Athletics Championships in Eugene, Oregon, running in both the 100-meter and the 4x100-meter relay. In the 100-meter final, she made a respectable debut, placing 8th among a field of global sprinting legends. However, the true golden moment came in the 4x100-meter relay. Running the first leg, Melissa helped power Team USA to a stunning victory over a powerful Jamaican quartet. The team clocked a world-leading time of 41.14 seconds, securing Melissa's first World Championship gold medal and crowning her a world champion in her professional debut year. Now let's move forward to something more personal, Melissa's love life. In March 2025, Melissa Jefferson officially became Melissa Jefferson-Wooden when she married her longtime partner, Rolan Wooden II, in a private ceremony in Florida. The two have been together for years, and what's beautiful is how low-key they've kept their relationship. Rolan isn't in the spotlight much, but people close to them say he's her rock, her calm in the middle of the chaos that comes with fame. He's been there through the highs, the setbacks, and the victories. Fans even noticed a change in Melissa after the marriage. She's calmer, more confident, and even more focused on her craft. It's clear that Rolan plays a huge role in her emotional balance, the kind of love that makes you better, not distracted. What stands out about their relationship is the intentional way they have kept it out of the public eye. In an era where athlete relationships are often highly publicized, Melissa and Rolan have maintained a refreshing level of privacy, allowing their bond to flourish on their own terms. Rolan Wooden too has been a quiet yet crucial fixture in her journey, providing the steady support and grounding necessary for Melissa to focus on her demanding professional career. The transition to Melissa Jefferson-Wooden symbolizes not just a change in name, but the official joining of two lives, rooted in years of companionship, trust, and mutual support. A beautiful, private victory off the track. Alright, let's talk about the part everyone's curious about: money and lifestyle. As of 2025, Melissa's estimated net worth is around $400,000, according to several sports finance outlets. That comes from her Nike sponsorship, race winnings, and endorsement deals that keep stacking up as her fame grows. But unlike many athletes, Melissa doesn't flaunt her wealth. Melissa has earned substantial prize money from her elite performances. For example, she was a contracted GST racer in the inaugural season of Michael Johnson's Grand Slam track in 2025, where she earned $100,000 for a first-place finish in a single event. With her history of winning multiple events, like the 100-meter, 200-meter, and 4x100-meter relay at the 2025 World Championships, her race winnings have dramatically increased. She's humble, grounded, and private about her personal life. There have been online rumors about her buying a new car after one of her major races, but there's no verified information about the brand or model. And while she's been seen training and living part-time in Florida, there's no confirmed report about her owning a house there either, but her rising fame and clean image continue to attract new endorsement opportunities, further stacking her net worth. So for now, what we can say is, Melissa's comfortable but not flashy. She seems more focused on winning races than posting mansions or supercars. Now let's talk about what's next for Melissa Jefferson-Wooden. At just 24 years old, she's entering her athletic prime, that sweet spot where experience meets peak performance. She's already proven she can go toe-to-toe with the best in the world, and with her consistency, she's only getting better. Melissa once said, "Every time I step on the track, I run for everyone who's ever believed in me." That line sums her up perfectly. She's not running for fame, she's running with purpose. But what really sets her apart isn't just her speed, it's her story. When she was just 17 years old, Melissa donated stem cells to help save her father's life. Think about that. At an age when most teens are thinking about prom, she was helping her dad fight for his life. That moment changed her forever. From that point on, Melissa wasn't just running for herself. She was running for her family, for her father, and for everyone who ever believed in her. Whether it's more world championship medals or another Olympic run, one thing's for sure: Melissa's story is still being written. From a small-town girl with a dream, to an NCAA champion, to a U.S. national sprint queen. And then came the shock that rippled through the sprinting world. At the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, Melissa stunned the sport. She won the 100 meters in a championship record 10.61 seconds, making her the fourth fastest woman in history. Just days later, she completed the 100 and 200 double, winning the 200 meter in 21.68 seconds, becoming the first American woman ever to achieve that feat at the Worlds. She defeated top sprinters and favorites like Sha'Carri Richardson, who finished fifth in the 100 meter, in dominant fashion. That moment didn't just mark her arrival, it signaled a changing of the guard in women's sprinting. A woman balancing love, purpose, and greatness. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden represents the best of what American track and field stands for. She's not just fast, she's fearless. Not just talented, but grounded. So what do you think? Can Melissa Jefferson-Wooden become one of the all-time greats in American sprinting? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more athlete stories here on Sporting Newsfeed. Because behind every medal, there's a story worth telling. See you in the next video.